writing a song about being awkward.
Hello! My name is Lou.
And I'm Todd.
And we're going to talk to you about the birds and the bees.
And this is the little dingo.
Yeah.
So, let's get started, shall we?
The birds and the bees. Yes, which one is the female?
I think it's the birds.
I think you're right.
Because you know what? In England, they say, like, if they're referring to, like, young ladies, they call them birds. Like, I'm gonna go out to a club and pull some birds.
What?
That's actually a thing.
I've never
That's
knew
totally
that.
a thing.
What?
Yeah.
So the bird's the girl, which is significantly larger than the bee.
It's true. And I mean, the boy's got the stinger, so.
Stinger. But once it stings you, it never comes out. It rips off. That's how a bee works.
It's
It's
fine.
interesting that they call it the birds and the bees.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Nothing like
I don't
birds
know where
and
that came
bees.
from. Yeah, do birds even like bees? I think birds eat bees.
I'm
don't
pretty
they?
sure, and I'm pretty sure boys don't walk up to you.
I'ma sting you, girl.
Can you imagine?
I mean, there's things that are very similar to that go on. Like if you,
Well, like stinging,
Yeah.
but it shouldn't sting. If it stings, you're in
you
trouble.
go to the doctor.
Oh.
Ladies, if your man's penis breaks off inside you get that. Okay, so you get that taken care of.
Get it taken care of.
When you like a young man or lady, whichever you prefer, whatever is your boat, your cup of tea, whatever your boat is.
Let's go sailing.
Let's go sailing. Whatever your ship is, whatever you happen to ship. That's fine.
Free shipping.
Okay, so basically, when you find that special someone that you would like to copulate with, you then look them in the eyes and you rub noses very closely together.
No.
Rub noses.
Who told you that?
Doesn't matter. You rub noses, and then while you're rubbing noses, a chemical is released, and it alerts the storks to your presence and the fact that you're mating, and they then swoop down and bring you a baby. If you don't want the baby, you grab a gun and you shoot the stork.
Oh.
If you want the baby, then you just take the baby from the stork and everything's fine. But if you don't want the baby, you have to shoot it. But before it lands. Otherwise, if it lands with the baby and it drops it off, you have to take the baby or give it up for adoption.
That's how adoption comes about. I was never told anything about
Well,
it.
That's maybe why you haven't had a baby yet, Kayla. You're doing it wrong.
Probably. My Barbies, for some reason, knew exactly what to do. But
What do you mean? Oh.
I never heard stories about storks and anything. I
Okay.
really don't remember ever having conversations about it, except for my mother being like, "Why are your Barbies naked?"
I got the same conversation. Okay,
What?
weirdly enough, I used to tie mine up, but there's a reason.
What?
There's a reason. Okay, so I was very much into Sailor Moon, and the girls would always save each other, right? In Sailor Moon, they didn't need the men around. They didn't need that. I don't know why I kept them naked, but I did. I think I didn't like the clothes they got in the way, so I would like tie them to things. My mom would find them like
Oh.
randomly around
My
the house,
gosh.
just like tied to random like chairs or like the pegs in the stairs or whatever. I would just tie my Barbies up and leave them. And then like the other girls would come and save them. But I mean, if there's lunch being served, then the Barbies can wait till after lunch. So I would tie up my naked Barbies, and now my mother makes inappropriate jokes in front of men I don't know.
That's terrible. My mom doesn't ever bring it up. I think she was scarred by her Barbie. Yeah. It's really embarrassing actually,
Okay.
because they were definitely doing things, and I remember when I had a specific friend that would come over to play Barbies with me.
Mhm.
The door of our bedrooms had to stay open. I just knew what it was. I have no idea why.
It
I
just
don't-
came to me. If your mom was like sex and like she
You
absorbed-
know what this is.
Yeah. Can you imagine how much time that would save everybody?
Yeah,
If
less
people could just be
talking.
like, hey,
Information.
you know this. Would it have to be specifically in your forehead?
Yeah.
Say you wanted to learn about noses. Would it touch your nose?
No. Because I wouldn't want anybody touching anything else.
You're about to learn about sex. When did you stop using like acronyms for penis and actually start saying penis? Like, did you see his thing? Or like, I wonder if he's got like a really big ding dong.
Thing,
That was
probably
that
just
was
a
a lot,
I called a female birds a JJ.
though. My friend's mom used to call them peaches.
That's awkward.
Boys had bananas and ladies had peaches.
That's not good. You should not.
Don't call your vagina
No.
a peach.